What's really good, people? It's your boy Rashad back again with another video. I'm excited because this is the first time that I'm recording with my new setup. I got some new equipment, so hopefully the video quality, the sound quality will be a little bit better. I've got a ring light, a new tripod, got a little mic here, so hopefully the audio is not too bad, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit and see what I can do better and get some great content out for you guys. So give me as much feedback as possible in the comments and let me know how this video goes. Now, with that out of the way, I'm here to review Spider-Man Far From Home. I watched this movie yesterday night, so these are still my raw first thoughts. So I'm gonna watch it a couple more times and come at you with a spoiler review, but for now this is spoiler free, so if you haven't seen it, don't worry, because I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to give my opinion on the movie. Spider-Man Far From Home is the sequel to Spider-Man Homecoming, starring Tom Holland as Peter Parker, and this movie takes place after the events of Infinity War and Endgame. So if you haven't seen those movies, you really need to watch those at least. I'd say watch Civil War, Homecoming, Infinity War and Endgame before you watch this movie if you're not a great Marvel fan or have missed out on a couple of films, because this is truly the end to phase 3, to the Infinity Gauntlet saga, and you're not going to understand a lot of things if you haven't caught up. Nick Fury wants Peter to join him on a mission to save the world, and he wants him to team up with Mysterio, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, in order to do this, as they are the only heroes around at the time. That's the basic premise of this movie. But the first thing I want to say about this movie is that the acting was incredible. Tom Holland is always amazing as Spider-Man. He's still my favorite on-screen Spider-Man, and it's just a joy to watch him grow into this role. Now, let me tell you about Jake Gyllenhaal. He can act, and he killed the role of Mysterio. It's one of my favorite things about this movie. The direction that they take Mysterio, the arc that he has, it's incredible. Jake Gyllenhaal brings this character that is usually not taken very seriously in mainstream media. We haven't really had a live action Mysterio done this well. He was perfect, 100%. I loved him in this film. I also loved Zendaya as MJ. You got to see a lot more of her character and how she interacts with the rest of her classmates in this movie, which I loved. Her and Peter's interactions were hilarious and awkward and really cute. Zendaya and Tom Holland have amazing chemistry. Glad that they went down this route with her character. The humor in this was a little bit hit or miss, but I do enjoy Sony and Marvel's mixture of humor. The villains of this movie, the elementals, the battles were epic. They were really well done. And one thing that I will say, the CGI has been incredible, because in Spider-Man Homecoming, it annoyed me a little bit how CGI the suit was, or how much CGI they used for the suit. They took a much more practical approach in this movie, and you got to see Peter mask on, mask off with an actual physical suit. That was something that was really big for me, and I'm so glad that they improved on it. The visuals and the cinematography in this movie, everything was on point. There are two post-credit scenes, and those are amazing. Please stay, please watch them. The only things that I said that I didn't really like, or some things that they could have done better, for me personally anyway, is that there wasn't a scene as iconic and as emotional as the scene in Homecoming when Peter has the building drop on him and he has to push himself to his very limit and realize who he is and come to terms with what he can do and what his responsibilities are in order to use all of his strength and get that pillar off of him. That moment, I would have loved to see a moment very similar in this movie. I think I just want something with the same amount of emotional stakes. Other than that, guys, this movie was amazing. I'm probably gonna see it 3 or 4 times. I'll do a spoiler video when I've seen it again. For now, on my raw first impressions of the movie, I'm gonna give Spider-Man Far From Home a 9.5 out of 10. Let me know if you've seen it, what you thought of the movie, down in the comments below. Remember to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. The links will be in the description. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this review. Turn those post notifications on. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. And as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Taylor about the fucking flex.